Come with us to a study abroad trip to Belize. Commonwealth University's honors students from all 3 campuses would like to thank Steve and Melanie Jones and donors like Mark Steckel for making this trip possible. On our first day, we met with Robert, our tour guide, at the Community Baboon Sanctuary, where we got to learn about black collar monkeys and their conservation efforts. We got to stay at the Monkey Bay Wildlife Sanctuary. Here you can see the dining hall where we were served delicious Belizean meals every day. There was also a basketball court, hammocks, campfires, and more. Monkey Bay focuses on conservation and environmental education. The director of Monkey Bay, Eli Miller, actually got to talk to us about the history of Monkey Bay and Belize's biodiversity.
Enjoy our beautiful country.
We then went ziplining and cave tubing. Although I didn't get a lot of pictures of ziplining, I did get a bunch of cave tubing. We learned a lot about the history and significance of these caves as well as the animals that inhabit this environment. Shout out to the wonderful tour guides who answered our questions and made our experience a great one. Our trip to the Belize Zoo was special because we got to go at night. We got to see nocturnal animals that are native to Belize, like the tapir, the spectacled owl, and this little margay. So cute. We visited a small rural community called Mahogany Heights. We got to meet Miss Raquel. She's a community health leader, and she shared with us her everyday struggles of her village. She showed us a fire prevention program she led with her students, and where the students use computers and printers for schoolwork, although their resources are limited. A lot of the structures, like the food pantry, were built or donated by student groups like us. We're currently finding ways to help give back to Mahogany Heights because, in the words of Miss Raquel, we must help each other and never give up.
Hey everybody, this is our last day at Monkey Bay. We had a great time and everything was accommodated great.
We're on our way to Belmopan as well as Yellow Belly Hostel, so we'll see you there.
Thank you, Monkey Bay. We had a great time.
Hey, we're at the National Assembly of Belize, and we just learned all about the government processes, and we're on to Yellow Belly.
Hey everybody, this is our second morning at Yellow Belly.
And we're gonna head to Zanantinich, which is a Mayan temple.
And we'll show you the nice views.
The temple at Zanantinich is the second highest man-made structure in Belize, and we got to learn a lot about the Mayan culture, and I learned that I was not the biggest fan of heights, but it was beautiful. We got to see the Green Iguana Project, and we got to see all of their conservation efforts from the smallest type of iguanas to the biggest. After that, we went to the Mayan cacao bean tasting and chocolate making process. It was very good, and it taught us a lot about the significance of chocolate to Mayan culture. My favorite day was our trek to the ATM cave, one of the most sacred caves in the world. Although cameras were not allowed, I know I'll never forget that experience.
Hey everybody, we're heading to Key Calker.
We're really excited. We'll see you there.
After a water taxi ride, you arrived at Key Calker. It was a more touristy spot with lots of shops and restaurants. We got to risk our pelagies to feed fish, snorkel, and see no ships. On our last night, we had a nice dinner together thanks to Mark. I feel very grateful to have had this opportunity. I got to meet new friends, experience new adventures. Thank you again to Steve and Melanie Jones, as well as Mark, for making this trip happen. And to our professors, Dr. Rothamel, Dr. Bosworth, our chaperones, Dr. Dorschler, and Dr. Kennedy.
Hey everybody, our time in Belize is coming to a close. We want to say thank you to all the professors and the donors that made this opportunity for us. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.